Packing for a cruise sounds simple until you're staring at a suitcase wondering how to fit formal night, excursion gear, daily comfort into one bag. For those of us who have been there, done that, we know how packing the right way is the secret to truly relaxing vacation.
Exactly. Today we'll be focusing on Royal Caribbean, but most of these tips really apply to any cruise. We're sharing our tried and true packaging strategies aimed for the seasoned traveler. We're talking about the essentials that save your back, your feet, and your sanity,
Yes.
plus a few things you can definitely leave behind. Let's start with things you need on day one. I'm talking essentials. If you're like us, you want zero stress at the terminal. The biggest mistake is handing off something you need to the porter. Your large bags might not reach your door until dinner time. If you in your carry-on, you need to make sure you have these must-have items. Your passport and your boarding documents. Having them in an easy-to-access area makes life less stressful when you need to present them, and you may need to present them more than once. Your medications. Be aware you should be able to show your prescription documentation if asked. Chances are you won't be asked, but we don't want any delays or stress during embarkation. Your camera equipment, iPads, and telephones. You want to be able to control your important gear, both to avoid potential damage and to capture those cool moments, which can happen at any time. Two more must-haves. Make sure you have the Royal Caribbean app downloaded before you get on the port, and it's logged in when you're ready to go. And make sure you have these, the cruise tag holders for Royal Caribbean. They're a little narrower than a lot of them. These go on your main luggage. These clear plastic sleeves are way sturdier and less stressful than stapling your tags to your bags.
And don't forget, your cabin might not be ready until 1 or 2 p.m. Keep a change of clothing in case there is a delay in your main bags. And maybe pack your swimsuit and a small bottle of sunscreen in your tote so you can head straight to the solarium while everyone else is waiting for their suitcases.
Royal Caribbean has moved towards resort casual, which is great news for us. You don't need a tuxedo or a new outfit for every meal. You want to be comfortable, but you want to be able to get out of your shorts and put on something a little nicer. One pair of nice dark pants can work for 3 different dinners if you change your shirt. You probably could get by with 1 pair of shoes if the weather is right. Comfort is king, but looking good for those captain's photos is still part of the fun.
Yeah, having trouble fitting everything in, try these compression packing cubes. They might be the ticket to keeping your clothes organized without the bulk. The cubes turn a stack of 5 sweaters into a slim brick that slides right into the cabin drawers, which is really cool. So daytime, think breathable layers, and don't forget your feet. A good pair of shoes is a necessity. You can easily hit 10,000 steps just exploring the ship. Evenings, most nights are casual. For dress your best night, a pair of slacks or a simple cocktail dress is perfect. And pro tips, ships are notoriously chilly. Packing a light wrap or a cardigan for the theater is really important. And keep in mind of the weight limits applied to airlines. Weigh your full packed bag at home to avoid having to rearrange your suitcase while dropping off your bag at the ticketing counter in the airport.
I've seen that before.
We always wear bags.
Yeah. Cruise cabins are efficient, but they are small. To keep the clutter-clear mindset, we use specific tools from our Amazon storefront. First chance, the walls are metal, which means these are magnetic hooks. Will work great for hanging your hats, any type of clothing. If you have something that's too heavy, just double up the hooks and they'll work. If you can reach the ceiling, they'll work on the ceiling too. It keeps your counters clear.
Yeah, organization is a peace of mind. We recommend this over-the-door hanging fabric organizer. You can put things like medications, suntan lotion, wrinkle ease, first aid kit, all kinds of stuff. And then also don't forget the travel toiletry bag. This one hangs up And it's best to save that limited counter space. So mine is full. But I always have it in my carry-on. So if I want to freshen up, I have everything right there. So that is really important. I'm going to set that down. And then 2 more must-haves. This handy laundry collapsible mesh pop-up hamper. It's really cool. You don't have to let dirty socks ruin the vibe. And just tuck it away in the corner of your closet. And then also just simple freezer zip bags are great for compressing dirty laundry and keeping it separate. They're also handy for storing snacks or any extra items you picked up along the way. If you're on a longer cruise, see if there is a self-laundry area on board, or look for laundry offers from the ship. They usually show up around halfway through the cruise.
Yeah, for port days, our goal is simple, light, practical, and hands-free. But when you pack, you should match the type of excursion you're doing. Now, when people get tripped up is assuming every port day is a beach day, because on Royal Caribbean, it usually isn't. If you're doing walking tours, city exploring, or wine country excursions, comfortable closed-toe shoes are a must. You'll be on pavement, uneven ground, or vineyards that are far more than sand. If your port day is beach focused, then yes, water shoes can be a lifesaver, especially if you places with rocky shorelines like Cabo or parts of the Mexican Riviera. And for mixed days, when you might start in town and then head to lunch and end near the water, versatile shoes in a lightweight bag make all the difference. One more thing people don't think about is shade and sun protection. Even on non-beach excursions, you can mean having hours outside. So sunscreen, hats, sunglasses aren't optional. When we head out on our excursions, we prioritize hydration and health. We bring our collapsible water bottles, 0 room in your suitcase, but they keep you hydrated on those long walking tours. Chances are you can fill them up at a station on the ship and then flatten them out like this when you're done to save the bag space. For excursions themselves, a small backpack is fine, but keep it light. Whatever you bring off the ship, you're carrying it all day and carrying it back. Between the sun and walking, less is more is the golden rule for our age group. Pack with intention. Less is really more. Now, here is something important to remember. If you are in the Caribbean, wearing camo clothing is only allowed by the military. If you are caught wearing camo, at the minimum, you'll get a fine, and you may even be arrested. Just don't do it. You are a traveler in a foreign country, and the rules you are used to may not apply.
Yeah, and let's talk about sea legs. Even the smoothest ships have a rhythm. We always carry medications to help. There are several over-the-counter remedies available. Even if you don't get seasick, a sudden storm can change things, and the gift shop on the ship charges a premium for it. Bring your own and stay ahead of it. Even if you've cruised before, keep some medication in your bag. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and you don't have it. And then bring disposable wipes and a few doggy bags for the bathroom. You can't flush wipes on the ship, so doggy bags make it easier to toss them properly. And they're a small thing your cabin attendant will really appreciate.
So save the weight and avoid bringing banned items. Hair dryers are available on the ship. Look into what power extending devices are allowed on the ship. Royal Caribbean will allow this kind of thing, but will not allow that kind of thing. So you need to look in the rules and make sure you're aware of what power devices you can take and what kind of multiple outlets they can have. USB blocks are allowed and frankly necessary, as your onboard power outlets will be limited. You don't necessarily need a lot of cash, and you really won't need much on board. You do want to have enough to provide extra tips for crew members who go above and beyond and make your cruise experience great. Remember, if you're in a suite and have a butler or a concierge, they are not included in the general gratuity pool and really rely on your kindness.
And also, stop packing just in case outfits. If you haven't worn it in a year at home, you won't wear it on a cruise.
Yeah.
And in closing, we've made it easy for you. Everything we mentioned, from the compression cubes to those handy magnet hooks, is linked in our Amazon storefront cruise essentials list below.
It's the exact gear we use to make our travel smoother. If this helps you get ready for your next adventure, give us a thumbs up and let us know in the comments which Royal Caribbean ships are you boarding next. Subscribe for more advice and more content for the seasoned traveler. Until the next time, cruise smarter and travel better.
Bye, everyone.